What's up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And man, Steph Curry, the babyface assassin, is back. Something has reignited Stephen Wardell Curry, Draymond Green, and now Jimmy Butler. This trio, guys, that you are looking at, I did not think would legit work. And when I saw the contract that they gave Jimmy Butler, the first thing I said was, yo, the Warriors must have lost their mind. Jimmy Butler on the Miami Heat looked washed, looked timid, looked uninterested, right? Not interested at all. You get this guy on the Golden State Warriors, and the Warriors go from the 11th seed to the 5th seed. Stephen Wardell Curry has been on fire. And I know Steph Curry enough to know from following him, once he gets a certain look in his eyes, you see it. He feels pretty confident with where he is. Draymond Green, he has his team. It's like a sergeant, right? He is the sergeant. He commands the platoon. And the foot soldiers fall in line for this guy. Obviously, he's crazy and thrown off for the most part. But you need a little bit of madness on a team like the Golden State Warriors. And then you add Jimmy Butler to this dynamic. The first thing it does is it builds chemistry, it builds trust, and it gains a whole bunch of optimistic hope. And right now, I feel like that's what the Warriors are playing with. See, this is what LeBron James always wants. He just doesn't know how to acquire this because he doesn't know how to, at times, take a back seat and not be a diva. But this video ain't about LeBron James, guys. I just had to throw that in there, right? You see the last part where it says Warriors playing like a team at a championship level. We're playing like that. That's what Steph Curry said. We have a lot of work. I've been saying that since this run started. We still have a lot of work to do to finish the year strong. You are seeing an identity on a night to night that we understand how to win games, whether it's games where tempo is a lot faster, you got to score, or if it's a grind out defensive game. We've played better in fourth quarters with leads. All the things that the championship caliber teams do, we've been doing, and it's clearly different than 2 months ago. I mean, look for yourselves here, guys. The Golden State Warriors are 20-5 since acquiring Jimmy Butler at the trade deadline. They're 20-4 with him in the rotation. Butler has elevated Steve Kerr's team back to the level of contending for a championship. And that's why we have to always give Steve Kerr his credit, man. Steve Kerr, we may get on to him because he allows Draymond Green to be monkey man every other day. It's like this guy is a reincarnated Phil Jackson. He knows how to work with what he has and get the best out of what he has. And his players have so much respect for him. Years later, this much respect. And we know Klay Thompson is no longer with them, but Steve Kerr gets it done. It's like he understands these players on a level that brings out the passion. For him to keep the fire in his players just means that he's doing something right. And we got to give this guy his credit and his flowers for the culture he's helped keep, because we all know that the previous coach, for the most part, was the one who originally put the roster together for the Golden State Warriors. And then Steve Kerr took over from there, and the rest has been history. But Steve Kerr, to still have this type of fire through the ups, the downs, he just gets it. And this is one of the reasons, in my opinion, I would not be surprised if the Golden State Warriors could potentially at least make it to the Western Conference Finals. Whether they win or not, I don't know. But I do feel like right now, the Golden State Warriors, Stephen Wardell Curry, has more of a chance to get ring number 5 over LeBron James. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Since joining the Warriors, Butler is averaging 17.3 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, shooting 51.4% from 2-point range. His physicality and ability to pressure the rim have given Golden State a new offense dimension, while his defensive upside has perfectly slotted next to Draymond Green. It seems like when you play on the Golden State Warriors, and we all know that Kevin Durant can attest to this, you aren't getting in the way of anybody. It's a weird dynamic that they have where everybody can get theirs, and Steph Curry still outshines everybody, but it's like a quiet outshine. Steve Kerr's whole team, the role players come in and do their thing. What's the kid with the curly hair? Hey, they better keep that boy, okay? That boy can hoop, all right? Like, everybody can shoot. Everybody seems to be precise. Everybody seems to be supportive. Everybody seems to be genuinely happy with the culture and where it is now. And Draymond Green seems to be more level-headed than now. So I do feel like there's so much hope and energy flowing through that team right now to where we can't be surprised if they do make it to the Western Conference Finals. And it probably most likely wouldn't catch us off guard. So I do feel like the playoffs, which typically are decent, I think the playoffs are going to be pretty good this season with the Golden State Warriors looking the way that they're looking. Now let's all look at the Western Conference standings right now. Obviously, you know that OKC is definitely a locked in number 1 seed. And you got the Houston Rockets, who a lot of people tend to ignore. But Ime Udoka is a sensational coach. I mean, he's got these young players playing at an extremely high level. And you got Lakers in the 3rd seed. But this is where it gets tricky because you see the Nuggets are 47-31, and the Warriors just beat them last night, which makes them 46-31. At this point, I don't even think that it matters about matchups when it comes to the Golden State Warriors. I think that they are that type of team. But I do know that playoffs are going to be very challenging this season for sure. And I'm excited to see how the Golden State Warriors are going to close out the postseason. I mean, this thing is box office right now. The way that Steph Curry is playing, I mean, like at, 38, 37 years old? I mean, the guy just doesn't stop moving. He doesn't stop winning. And he has that scratch to just continuously elevate and be better. And now that Jimmy Butler is in the equation, guys, the Golden State Warriors just seems like a force to be reckoned with, and they have peaked at the right time. So I'm interested to hear from you guys. What do you think that the Golden State Warriors ceiling is as far as the rest of this season goes? And also, guys, where do you think they're going to end up in the postseason? Do you guys think that they have the potential to go all the way? I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Make sure you guys like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It certainly helps your boy go a long way. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.